now let's talk the players. It's the most unpredictable, hard sport to say who's going to win a tournament. But, here's some notable guys. Jon Rahm, he just won the last major tournament. It was a few weeks ago, the Torrey Pines San Diego tournament, U.S. Open. Rory Mcilroy, he won this tournament in 2014. It was when it was in Scotland. Another course that looks horrible that Tyler wouldn't play for free. Brooks Kepka, he has finished a few top tens his last few tournaments. So like that's actually something in golf you've seen trend wise that actually shows usually they have a better chance. Now that I say that, he won't, but that's okay. I don't like Kepka anyways. Jordan Spieth won this tournament in 2017. And then, we got to bring up the last guy who no one actually thinks will do shit, DeChambeau, because the golf world hates on him, but I just wanted to throw him in the mix. Traden and James. I'll start with Traden. Who do you like winning this tournament and why?
Yeah, I mean, I guess to talk about DeChambeau real quick, I think the only thing that he has against him is the course. Obviously, Tyler alluded to it. This course takes creativity. It requires creativity. It requires an ability to run, be a premium iron player. And he's a long ball hitter, but his creativity and his accuracy is not great, and he's not going to play very well in that respect. Spieth, I have high hopes for Spieth this tournament. He's my pick, and the reason is because the guy's been kind of had a resurgence this year. I believe he's on. He won earlier this year. He's in the top 10, 8 out of his last 10 tournaments. He's playing very, very well, and he was last few years he's been in kind of a drought where he just would. As you say, he would get the yips. He'd have a hole that he just kind of bombs, and then his whole round goes to shit, kind of like my life. But he's really managed to fix the mental side of the game and keep it kind of going. Also, he is such a creative golfer, and in fact, it's kind of the main reason he won in 2017. He knows the rules, and he uses them to his advantage. He's creative with he may have an errant tee shot, but he's able to recover well. He's a very, very good iron player. And just given the fact that he's on a very good trajectory, the Open tournament, the British Open, is made for him. And I think that he's going to take it and run, get that major win that he's been kind of on the outside looking in for the past few years here.
Sure. Yeah. Two quick things too. DeChambeau's caddy, he actually just bailed on him last weekend, right before the tournament again. It was a tournament he won before. He won last year. His caddy just left and said he was done. So that's something to take note of. And then so he got a new caddy. And then Jordan Spieth always argues with his caddy. I think that's what some people have speculation on him like doing worse lately is him and his caddy are always like battling each other. But what the hell do I know? That's just, the media speculation. James, what do you got?
First off, I just want to say, Trade, great answer. Loved it. But I want to argue kind of against the whole creativity aspect of it. And I get what you're saying. Like there's going to be undulating surfaces and whatnot. And so you have to be creative with the shot. But I want to say that it's the player's ability to temper expectations and take the shot that is safer. Not always the one that's more aggressive, but the one that's safer, that'll put you in the spot that you want to be in, regardless of how far it is away from the green. Because this course is going to be tough. The roughs are unforgiving. There's just random up and downs, highs and lows that you don't see from where you're shooting from. And so you have to place it to somewhere that you actually can see. Put that ball where you want it. It's going to, if you just shoot maybe 20 yards less than what you normally shoot with a 5-iron, then that's what you're going to have to go with. You can't overshoot the ball, because if the ball goes and rolls somewhere you don't think it's going to go to, you're going to lose it. And you're now somewhere that you're going to have trouble hitting from. That being said, I think the person that kind of exemplifies this style of play would be Jon Rahm. DeChambeau is literally the opposite of that. The dude just hits as far as he can every single time with 0% accuracy. Jon Rahm is the opposite. He takes his time. he's not a hero. He takes the safe shot every single time, and it tends to work out for him. The one thing that he kind of struggles at is getting those longer putts. That's okay, because chances are he'll get on the green in a good amount of swings versus somebody else who's in the rough and chopping at tall grass trying to get the ball back into the fairway. I mean, Jon Rahm right now, confidence is running high. He's number 1 overall golfer. He just won the U.S. Open. Now he's playing the British Open. He's going to probably just take out all the confidence of all the Opens because that's what Jon Rahm does. And the thing is, man, he's set to do it. He's probably pissed off that he got pulled for COVID a couple tournaments back. So he's out here with a vengeance trying to prove that he should have gotten pulled, but he was going to win that tournament. He's out here to prove that he's going to continue winning. And that's what he does. That's Jon Rahm. That's why I think Jon Rahm's going to take it.
Yeah, that's actually a really good thought out answer. You might have actually just like swayed my opinion with that answer, James. Obviously, I don't think DeChambeau is going to win it, especially with the last tournament. He was up like after 5 holes, and he had the worst back nine like ever of his life. And I like his answer was like, they're like, oh, what happened? He's like, luck. And the reporter was like, seriously, luck. But it was him just doing terrible. But yeah, I think Jon Rahm does have a good chance, especially with the confidence he's riding.